Before you say another word to her or send another text, please watch this. That compliment you're about to give, it's about to make you completely invisible. But what I'm about to show you will make her think about you for days. You've been doing this wrong your entire life. Every time you tell her she's beautiful, hot, or amazing, you're joining a chorus of forgettable voices. She's heard, "You're gorgeous," 47 times this week alone. But here's what's really happening in her mind when you compliment her looks. "Oh, yet another one, next please." You think you're being nice. She thinks you're being basic. And basic doesn't get remembered. But there's a type of compliment, so rare, so psychologically powerful, that it doesn't just get her attention, it gets into her head. And once it's there, it stays there. I'm talking about compliments that create obsession, and I'm about to give you 3 of them. See, your brain is wired to ignore the predictable and focus on the mysterious. When you say something she's never heard before, something that makes her question herself, her mind has no choice but to engage. She'll replay your words, analyze your tone, wonder what you meant. And every time she does that, she's thinking about you. This is called the Zeigarnik effect. Our brains obsess over unfinished business. And these compliments, they create delicious unfinished business. Forbidden compliment number 1, there's something about you I can't quite figure out. Watch what happens. You're not telling her she's pretty, you're telling her she's a mystery. And mysteries demand to be solved. Her brain immediately goes, what does he see? What am I not showing him? What makes me mysterious? She doesn't just hear this compliment, she feels it. And feeling is what creates connection. But that's just level 1. The second forbidden compliment, it doesn't just make her curious about herself. It makes her feel seen in a way that most people never bother to try. Forbidden compliment number 2, I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see. You've just acknowledged her depth, her complexity, the parts of herself she keeps hidden because the world only sees surface level. Every woman has layers she doesn't show. When you recognize that, you're not just another guy trying to get her attention. You're the guy who gets her. Watch her posture change, her voice soften, her walls come down, because you just spoke to her soul, not her ego. Now, if you're still with me, you're ready for the nuclear option. The third compliment is so powerful, it literally flips the entire dynamic. But I need you to promise me something first. Use this responsibly, because what I'm about to share doesn't just get her attention, it gets her emotionally invested. And with that comes responsibility. Are you ready? Forbidden compliment number 3. I can't decide if you're trouble or exactly what I need. You've just created delicious tension. She's no longer trying to impress you. You've made her the one who needs to figure out the dynamic. Am I dangerous? Am I healing? Am I both? What does he see in me that others don't? You've flipped the script. Instead of chasing her approval, you've made her chase your clarity. This works because of something psychologists call intermittent variable rewards. When you create uncertainty mixed with intrigue, the brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that creates addiction. You're not just complimenting her, you're creating a neurochemical response that makes her want more. I've taught this to thousands of men. Here's what happens when you start using these. She texted me first, for the first time ever. She keeps bringing up our conversation. She said I'm different from other guys. While other guys are saying, you're beautiful, and getting polite smiles, you're saying things that create genuine intrigue and getting genuine investment. While they're forgotten by tomorrow, she's still thinking about you next week. Here's exactly how to use these. First, timing matters. Use these when she's relaxed and can actually absorb what you're saying. Second, delivery is everything. Say it like you mean it, not like you're reading a script. Third, don't use all 3 at once. Space them out. Create multiple moments of intrigue. But here's a bonus technique that takes this even further. After you give one of these compliments, do this. Stay quiet. Let the silence do the work. Her brain will fill that silence with thoughts about you. Most men panic and keep talking. Masters of attraction know when to stop. Over 2 million men have learned these techniques. The ones who actually apply them, they don't just get dates. They get the kind of connection other men only dream about. So here's your challenge, and I'm serious about this. The next time you're talking to a woman you're interested in, don't comment on the obvious. Don't tell her what she already knows about herself. Instead, make her curious about what you see that others don't. Create the mystery, spark the emotion, and watch how everything changes. Because when she feels something real with you, something she can't explain and can't forget, that's when the real attraction begins. And the beautiful part? She'll never realize you're the one who started it all.